Warm welcome to you all, and thank you for joining us on this day. I know we're from different countries all over the place in different time zones, so thank you for making that effort. So I'm delighted to host the second Women Warriors Network event, the importance of positive mental health. I am Sandy Donnelly, a passionate advocate for healthy living, female entrepreneurship and empowerment.
Using drama therapy with women affected by war. So yeah, we're doing a lot of things, but we're excited because our aim is 1 million Arab women to become agents of peace in their families, in their communities, and in their countries, and definitely in the region.
When Iraq invaded Kuwait, but I can't even imagine. I have 2 daughters myself. I can't even imagine going through something like that. But then coming through the other end and being someone like you with your positivity and what you develop and
Thank you so much for your time, and thank you and Intisar Al-Saba as well for your interesting story and also your passion you speak with. It's really amazing. If you cannot hear me because of my internet connection, Sandy, can you just wait and I can just adjust things, or maybe just move to the sit next to the modem or something. But also thank you, Sandy, for the invitation. But to be honest, you are my inspiration, both in business and in personal life as well, as your inner strength, that doesn't know any boundaries. Every year I'm going on one of your retreats, in your health retreats. And to be honest, that helps me with my mental health, because it's always beautiful and the way you set it up, but not only the way the retreats are run, but also your kindness and your business is always putting people's happiness and health first. So that we did last year in 4 countries in Europe, whereby we asked 120 women diagnosed with breast cancer how they dealt with their quality of life and depression and anxiety, so their mental health status. And we found out in this research that acceptance of the diagnosis, so acceptance of having breast cancer.
I mean, I'm very excited that I have all these amazing people on board. So very welcome.
Thank you, Sandy. It's really interesting to hear different stories. Sheikha, obviously, with her experience with the Iraq War, and how, shaping mental health is about re-educating yourself and learning new things and learning new techniques. And the same with Nadine. Understanding more about your illness is what empowers you. It enables you to have a better outlook, a better mental health. And the same thing can be said for the media. I think when we focus too much on one particular source of information or one particular topic, that generates, it validates what we're thinking. And I think when you are dealing with something like COVID or a worldwide pandemic or a car accident or war, it's really important to get a lot of different sources of information that.
Hedi, a warm welcome to you, our resident daredevil of the day in Jersey. So over to you.
Thank you, Sandy. Yes, I was just wondering whether I should jump in. It's always when technology goes against you. Gosh, it's such an honor to speak with, Intisar, Nadine, Cassandra. I really do feel very honored and humbled that Sandy, that you reached out and invited me to speak. Gosh, it's so difficult to know where to start, but having listened to Intisar speaking about her experiences as being a refugee, it just reminded me that I actually come from an incredible line of women warriors. I was
Has COVID changed things in your business working with patients?
Yeah, I think it has, but you would think it's negative, but my business is doing really well. And the reason for that is that people are actually now starting to think that they want to give meaning to their life. So the people working at pharmaceutical companies are now all of a sudden wanting to really think further also about patients. So they now come knocking on my door. Before I had to knock on their door, now they're knocking on my door saying,
Cassandra, so I know we could say about negativity in anything media, but we know negative media can affect mental health. But can you give an example of positive media that can benefit mental health? So the opposite way.
Yeah, I think the role of the media is always to give two sides of the story. So we have a responsibility and an important job to sometimes report the negative side of society and life and everything its function. And that's really important because society needs to be educated about what's happening with their government or, you know, health and well-being and everything like that. I'm not talking from a Daily Mail perspective. Don't read any of those, you know, extreme left or right media. I'm talking about general, you know, general media. But in the same sentence, that's something that we like to do at Monaco Life is profile people who have a very interesting story to tell, get inspiration from somebody who has found an opportunity in something and ran with it, or there are so many inspirational stories to tell.
Lifestyles. So Real Housewives of Jersey portrays a very wealthy life and lots of drama. Would you consider appearing on another reality show? Like, I personally can imagine you would be on something daredevilish, like Bear Grylls or something.
There we go. Yes, you've just frozen a bit, but hopefully you can hear me. So thumbs up if you can. I would love to be on another reality show, but one that is much more daredevil-y. And something which would really, really excite me would be a sort of a Charlie Borman, Ewan McGregor type riding a motorbike program, but with a couple of women doing.
On that note, let's all stay positive. We are all coming through this, thank God. And the next event is going to be on the 10th of May. I'm buzzing with these events now. You know, people are very interested. And the topic is power of resilience for women at the top. So if you know of any speakers who'd like to join us or people who'd like to join us, do let me know. But I'm wishing you all a wonderful, healthy, happy week ahead of you. And please stay connected, and I will hopefully see you all in person one day soon. Take care, everyone. Thank you very much.
Sandy, bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye-bye.